I don't know about you, but we've been waiting for this pivot forever. I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, we're going to have no early Christmas surprise, let's put it that way. So what we've got in our story yesterday, as reported, is we've got more people thinking about the possibility of a review next year. I guess they've got to look at wage data and also the state of the global economy. These are the kind of caveats that we're hearing. So that suggests to me that we're talking latter half of the year, not the earlier half. Then the idea of Kuroda calling a review before he leaves would be odd, wouldn't it? Logically, you've got to think it's the new governor coming in April who calls the review and probably waits to have a look at some data first before doing so.
Paul, David here. Could be wrong on this, but I'd bet my unhealthy liver that we're almost up to 9 years to the day when markets ran with that trade when Kuroda came into power. That was about this time, and I think it was 2012 or 2013. What's the biggest change that could happen, and what would that mean for the currency?
Well, of course, if the pivot were to happen and the BOJ were to do quite radical things like scrap its YCC, scrap negative rates, put up interest rates, then we'd have kind of market mayhem and a whole maelstrom. It would be the market storm of 2023. I think BOJ policymakers are not wanting that scenario, nor is Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. So I think what we're probably likely to see is something that will be very familiar to you. Very small changes from the BOJ, all quite technical. If you look at our survey of economists, we surveyed 47 in the last couple of weeks. All of them said, first things first, no change at next week's meeting. Most of them are expecting a review next year, favouring the latter half. And the most popular response in terms of what the BOJ might do would be first to change its forward guidance to stop saying rates could be low or lower. And second most popular response was to widen this movement range around 10-year yields. That would kind of make sense, give more functionality to the bond market, help to improve the functioning there, which has been a concern also for some of the new board members. And it may still keep within the framework, so not seem too radical, so that markets don't get too thrown by the move.